Hey everybody, welcome.
Hello.
Hey, welcome. How's everybody doing? Hello, welcome. How is everybody?
Hey,
Hey, Rachel, what's going on? Hey,
Hi,
Nate. Is it
everybody.
Vladimir? Hey, Kentella. Welcome.
Hey,
Hey,
everybody.
Pamela. How's everybody? Hey, Angela.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome. Well, it is 6:00. We are going to start. Welcome again to Notary Life with Kimmy. I am here with Angela and Alexis. For those of you who may be new, we'll just do a very, very brief intro. I'm Kimmy Nunnally, and I am part of the Notary Educators Training Team. I also have a YouTube channel, and my sole purpose is to make sure that we are bossing up as notaries in our business. We know how to do our job correctly, and that's what we do over here. We keep it simple, uncomplicated, and we want everybody to win. Let's move it over to Alexis.
Hey, everybody. It's Alexis. I am also a part of Notary Educators, and welcome to our Monday meetup.
And I'm Angela, the other 1/3 of Notary Educators. Again, this is like very exciting for us to be here on Monday nights because we want you guys to win in your notary business. So welcome and thank you for coming.
Yes. So just a couple of little announcements really quick. So we are going to be changing the name. For those of you who are new, some people are still logging on. Right now it's Notary Meetup Mondays, right? But we were like, no. The direction that the meetings have been going in are so amazing that we are changing the name. And it's going to be Notary Bosses Meetup. And why do we say that? Because the gems that everybody is dropping over here, we are seeing businesses grow. And Kentella is a perfect example. I ain't gonna put her on the spot, but if she don't mind, she could tell us some things that she's been up to because she's in the Facebook group and she is blowing up. And I'm just so proud of you. I don't know if you trained with us or not, but I mean, we're here to support everyone. You do not have to have taken our training to be a part of our Facebook group. So if you are not a part of it, you may want to check it out. It's Notary Educators, completely free. So we're going to start off tonight with Kentella. And the purpose of this meetup is to share ideas, to say what we're doing in our business, what's working, what's not, so we can get right into it. Kentella, tell us what's going on. I'm sorry. I just want to, if you don't mind, can we interview you really quick?
It's fine. That's not a problem.
So tell us what's up. How do you know us? I mean, did you train? I just don't recall. Tell us. I mean, I just know you blowing up in Facebook.
Well, I didn't train with you guys. I listened to a lot of your podcasts or watch the YouTube videos. I'm kind of a self-learner, so I just kind of take in everything that you guys have said. I don't know. I've listened to how you guys say the market. And then I used to be an insurance agent also. So I took some of the skills that I have from there and put it here.
Very good. So you found us on the podcast. Let's start there. So if I may, because I haven't talked to anyone, I've talked to people who found us on the podcast, but I never asked how it works. So you just put in notary, or how did you find us?
Well, I found you on Facebook first, and I found Notary Educators, and I found that first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So then, as I've read through all of the feeds, it says that we had a podcast. So then I went and listened to the podcast. So when I'm at work, I listen to the podcast and take notes.
Very good.
And then when I work from home, so then when I'm home, I watch the YouTube videos.
Oh, so, very good. Very good.
I try to get it on both ends.
You are doing well at doing a self-study. So tell us what's going on with your business, because I know I saw you got your business cards. You even had your first assignment, right?
Yeah, so I had some business cards that just had my name on it, but I actually just said, go ahead, and I put a business name. I went ahead when you said always put your picture on there. So I put a picture on there, and I was excited to get those back. So we just started passing those out. I've been doing a lot of Nextdoor and been getting some business off of there also. I have business pages everywhere. I have it on Nextdoor, Yelp, Google, Facebook, I post on Instagram a lot. So I just make sure I'm always posting. It's really hard to get out during the week, being that I work from 8 to 5. So I just make sure that I am on social media a lot.
Amazing. And did you see a difference in your business when you changed it from your business picking up once you added your picture to your card?
It made a difference.
I know it
makes
did.
a difference. Like I said, I know I need better pictures on there, but listen, right now I'm gonna work with what I got.
And you got a picture. That's what matters. You got a picture.
Yeah, exactly. That's the same thing I said. That's all that matters.
Yep, you got a picture.
Yes, very
So,
good.
Congratulations, Quintella.
Thank you. I'm working hard over here. I'm working hard.
But you know what? That's what it's all about. We say, you put a plan into action, you execute, even when you're not busy. You keep the pace, you keep going, you keep marketing, you keep the structure, and eventually everything falls into place because you keep going. You don't stop because the business is slow.
Yep.
You keep working your business, and that's what you did, and that's why you're successful.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I just say one more thing that's not associated with notary right now, though, because I'm excited. So yesterday, I actually submitted my last assignment for my master's degree, and I graduate in December. So I'm excited. I've been in school for the last 17 years.
Yes.
Congratulations. That's amazing.
Yeah. What is your master's
Excited
in?
about that.
What is your master's in?
Business administration with a concentration in leadership.
Very good. Very good.
Congratulations.
I see some amazing things happening for you. That is so great.
Yeah, I'm working hard over here.
And thank you for sharing tonight. We really appreciate it.
I got one more thing. And this is a tip. My god sister's son, his school is having a fall festival. So I reached out to the person in charge of the festival, and I said, would it be okay if I was a vendor? She was ecstatic. She said, yes, please. That's something that we need. So anybody out there, if you got little kids or know somebody that got little kids, if they having some fall festivals at the schools, get to the schools.
Excellent tip. Excellent tip. So she gave us a few gems. If you guys are just now joining us, Quintella, she mentioned how she learned from me to put her picture on your business cards. I do have a whole video on my channel about that, but we often recommend that. She also mentioned her marketing. She's heavy on the marketing, and we just really appreciate you sharing everything. And you see how sometimes you do have to make changes. So did it cost her a few more dollars to get new business cards? Yes. Because I know Alexis had that conversation. We were on here a few weeks ago. Sometimes we got to just cut our little $10 loss and go ahead and upgrade and get the right thing we need for our business. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you again. We appreciate it.
All right.
All right, Miss Marcy, what's going on in your business? Welcome.
Hello.
Hey everybody. I miss y'all. I've had a lot of things going on. We've had a death in our family. We're dealing with that now. I've been sick. But I mean everything's coming along. It's okay. It was a close cousin, childhood cousin I grew up with, but I come here to push through, to help me push through, and it's encouraging to me, especially since I was sick and my and stuff, and so I was like, okay, I got to make it night, because it was a couple weeks ago when I wanted to come and I couldn't figure out I was like, how can the link that I had from a few weeks ago, it didn't work. I was like, oh my gosh. So I was at work today and I was like, I gotta get on here, so I can get the link and figure out how to do that. So I'm so glad to be here.
And I'm glad you're here. Let me talk to that link really quick. So what happened is we'll have you guys sign up, please, at the website weekly, because it really is limited space that we can have on Zoom. So when I sometimes I was emailing out the link. So that was causing a little confusion there. And I still may in the future, but I don't want to send it out and the people that actually registered don't get a chance to come on. So that's what the confusion was. So I do apologize for that. I was trying to just make sure as many people can get on as possible. And we are, as the comments are saying, Miss Marcy, we are so sorry again for your loss.
Thank you.
And I'm sorry you couldn't get on too. So and that happens. Life is lifing, right? So you're here, just for a little encouragement, but you can only do what you can do. Matter of fact, on my other channel, I'm doing a weight loss challenge, and someone on there last night, she was saying, I haven't lost any weight. Matter of fact, I gained 5 because she had someone that is dying, 2 people actually in her family, 2 people. So she was like, I gained 5 pounds. We was like, life. So, just do the best you can, but you're here and your smile is still radiant.
Thank you. It's been tough. I was out, like I found out Wednesday, and then I went to work. I was out Thursday, and then I rested a lot, and then got back to work Friday. Been busy all weekend, and just one thing another. I was like, I gotta figure out how to get this link. But anyway, I did want to say that I read your book. And I found it to be very, very informative. It's very explanatory, it's not so up there that you cannot grasp a hold of anything, which is good, when you're trying to, I consider myself to be a person that can, easily grasp onto things and so forth. But, I feel like at the same time, I'm still new to this industry, and I didn't want to get lost in the shuffle of it. So, but I did find your book to be very informative. And just like when Taylor was saying that, in her spare time that she was able to listen to things and read on things, I was up at night because I got it on Kindle.
Nice.
I can't sleep easy. So I was up there on my phone reading it on Kindle. It works. I'm telling you, it really works. So just wanted to shout out to your book. To find that I found it very interesting, and find out also that y'all bios on everyone have been really, really interesting, and all of that to learn about. And I still want to working on getting my business page, so I can help just figure out how to promote stuff, and then also how to use Facebook to get out there and promote and stuff like that. And I did want to find out from everyone. If you all post certain hours, if you only say since like Quintella, she was saying that she works during the day, I do too. So the only time frame I can do this really during the day is from about 5, to about 8, I guess. And then also on weekends. And I also plan on, if they're having a workshop and stuff on Saturdays, places will do a workshop. I plan to do that and get some material and stuff, and, to set myself out there on workshops too, to rent a space, because they don't $35-40 something sometimes. And also nice. The mall, when I was a realtor before, they had a kiosk that you could they let people rent out, and I was going to check that out too. So
nice. So a couple things. So the book that Miss Mercy is referring to is my book, Start Your Notary Business. It's not that complicated. It's available for all 50 states. Each book has their own state now. So if you're in New York, California, New Jersey, wherever, you have a book for your state that will help you to start that notary business. And it really isn't that complicated, nor is the book. So if you don't have Kindle, you can download the Kindle app and then put the book into the app. So you don't have to have an actual physical Kindle like back in the day. Okay. And then as far as how we do the hours, Alexis, you want to talk about that? Because I know you were at one time full-time. We kind of talked about that too a couple of weeks ago, how to work your business when you're working full-time.
Yeah, so my method is going to be, because I had a little bit of flexibility. So I'll just speak to that, forewarn you with that one. So basically what I would do is set up my hours, and I had a voice message that stated, if you need assistance, text me or leave a voicemail. So I had the flexibility where I could step away, check messages, answer text messages, and then I would usually schedule people on my lunch break, which was around noon, or schedule them after I got off work. And I would just give them my availability, I have available appointments at this time, and kind of go from there. And then that was really my main thing. So I didn't set my hours, just, set them up 5 to, like you said, 5 to 8 or something like that. I just left it open because I had a little bit of flexibility. So if you don't have flexibility, you might want to set them, kind of how Marcy said, depending on your schedule, set them to whatever that looks like for your work day, and set up a voicemail. A lot of people, they'll still call you, although it says close, they'll still give you a call. So just set up a voicemail, because you never know if you are able to answer a text. Because I do have a lot of clients who listen to my voicemail and they send me a text. I have a lot of clients that do that. So you just never know. And then they might not be in a rush. So they might kind of be waiting for your phone call back. You never know the situation, I promise you. So make sure you have a good voicemail set up for all your points of contact so people can get to you anyway.
And in your case, Marcy, I probably would put 5 to 8 if that's all you literally can work, and then open all day Saturday and Sunday. That way, because you may not even be able to take calls at work. That was a situation we had a couple of weeks ago. The young lady was like, there's no way I can skip out on a lunch break. I cannot do anything until 5 o'clock. So we were like, just set it for literally whatever you can do. Because sometimes we'll say put 9 to 5, like Lexi was saying, and then you can, kind of skirt around. But if you know you cannot do nothing between no other hours, 5 to 8. Angela had a tip for you about the how we post. And then I wanted to do a special recognition, and then we'll get Miss Darnella and Alicia. Miss Amy Sykes is in the house, but we're gonna come back to her. Amy, let me know if you can talk in the chat. I'll bring you up and introduce you, okay? Angela, go ahead.
So you were mentioning about, posting and wanting to post more, having a hard time posting. So there's software. We use Plannable, and there are other ones that you can look up to use to post, where you can put it on a schedule and schedule it to post however many times a day that you want to. So that's something that may alleviate the time thing as far as spending time throughout the day posting or trying to figure out how to do that.
Okay. And thank you, Angela. And Miss Amy says she is available to speak. I just would like to introduce you guys. Amy is rocking it in the Ron space, but we're going to go ahead and get our two guests, Darnella first and Alicia, and then we'll get Miss Amy. I'll introduce her. Miss Darnella, how you doing?
Hey, ladies.
And thank you again, Miss Marcy.
Hey, Darnella.
Hey, I just want to give a shout out to Ms. AJ. She was the bomb.com yesterday for the class. I'm all geeked. I don't know what to do.
Oh, nice. What class did you take with Angela? Shout out, Angela.
The beginner's class, Notarized Like a Pro. And I'm telling you, she was so thorough. She didn't rush anything. She was patient. Sometimes you can get a course, you pay for it, and they just rushing you and just giving you, just fluff. No, she gave all the deets. Okay. So, as far as I know, I don't know what I don't know, but all I know is I felt like I know a whole lot more than I did. A whole lot. I got a notary commission and didn't know anything. I'm like, okay, what am I supposed to do with this? And so when you said, Kimmy, take that class first, don't buy anything else, I put a stop sign. Darnella, don't touch anything else. Just take the class. It was well worth it. So I don't know if everybody in here has taken it. If you haven't, if you're new to it, they haven't paid me for this, but I'm just saying, please take the class. It is so worth it. And I just want to thank all of you ladies for this platform. It is so appreciated. And I just wanted to say that.
You are so welcome, Angela.
Thank you for trusting us. I enjoyed that class with all of you guys yesterday. But you know what I loved about the class yesterday is because everybody was fairly either a new notary or they had been sitting on their commission. And so it was great because everybody was on the same level, but they had lots of questions. But it was a great class. You guys rocked. And so I know you guys are going to be great. And we do give you all the deets at Notary Educators. That's just what we do, Darnella.
And for those of you who may not know what class she's referring to, so this particular platform right here on Monday nights is completely free. Ms. Darnella is referring to Notarize Like a Pro, and that's where we actually teach you how to notarize. Without knowing your basic notarial duties, you have no business. You can know how to market all day long, but if you don't know how to actually stamp that paper, and any paper, we teach you how to do a piece of toilet paper. If you have not seen that video, check it out. Okay, so thank you, Ms. Darnella. We appreciate it. And looking forward to good things from you. We are so excited for you. So we'll get Miss Alicia. How's it going? Is it Alicia, or what is it? And welcome.
Hi, it's Alicia. And I was the one that you were talking about that had the no flexibility. And you all gave me the instructions on to just put the hours that I'm available. for my Google Business page.
Yes.
So that's me. But I want to piggyback and say that I'm grateful as well because I took the Notary like a pro with you, Kimmy, and I just keep going back over it, looking at it, and it's so simple where I can understand it. I must admit, I purchased another course and for loan signing, and it's too complicated. I'm just gonna put it like that. So I'm know for sure that I want to come back to notary educators and purchase the course for loan signing through you all because I can truly understand it. But my question was,
thank you so much. We appreciate it, Miss Alicia.
I appreciate it. So I did purchase the course on how to do my Google Business page and realized I need another phone. So I tried to do a Google Voice, but that's not free. So I was researching.
Oh no, Google Voice
Grasshopper.
is free. Google Voice is free.
Yeah.
I went on there and it was like each plan. It was like I didn't see one for free when I went on there, and I went to business phone. It was like plans for like 10, 25, and like $30. I didn't see a free one unless I just wasn't doing it correctly. I don't know.
Did you go to the App Store and type in voice?
No,
voice?
It's probably something I did wrong, but my question is, do anybody use another platform other than Google Voice that they have success with, or do you all have like another phone or something like that? Like, what are you using so I can put a number, because I can't go forward without having another alternative number, basically.
Well, let me address something Alicia said. You must have used Google Voice for Business. It is not free.
Yeah, that's what I use, and it's not free.
So for business, it's not free. They got 3 tiers. They got 3 different tiers that you can
choose from. Right, that's what I did. So when I went there, I went to, it says personal or business, and it had like 3 different tiers. You're correct. And I was like, oh, it's not free. So then I started like researching to see what's the better option. And I think that Grasshopper allows you to have like some type of text message where you can't answer, where it takes the customer back and says, hey, I can't answer, leave me a message. So I was just wondering if anybody used that platform before, the Grasshopper.
I have not, but it may be other people. They're saying in the chat what they use. Can I ask you all a question? Angela, with the Google Business, is it a better connection if you pay than me just using the free one? Because I would pay $9.95. Sometimes when I use the free one, you can tell it's like a skip, or is it a better connection, Angela?
I don't know the answer. I just Googled it, Google Voice Business, and exactly what Alicia said. They have $10, $20, or $30 per month for Google Voice. If you use Google Voice, it's ad free. It may be because it has that it's ad free and you don't all the other things that come up. So I can't answer that truthfully.
Okay. So there are some other suggestions for you though in the chat. I saw, let's see, V number is $9.95 per month. People are saying dial pad, DIAL pad.com. Okay. So you might write those 2 down and do a little homework. And if you could let us know what you did end up using, because I'm open to trying something different. I've used Google Voice, because it's free. But like I said, sometimes that connection is just not 100%.
And so there's something else that it just said. It says you can use Google Voice for free. So just Google it. But the other Google Voice you can use outside the US. That's the difference, I think. But the regular Google Voice for personal or business, you can get the Google Voice for business for free.
All right. So keep us posted, Miss Alicia. Was there anything else you wanted to add tonight?
I did. So do you all use a 800 number or you do a local number?
I have a local number.
You all choose it.
I have a local number.
Okay, that's what I thought. I'm going to use a local number.
Angela,
do you have a local number?
I don't.
You have an 800 number?
No. Don't
what
even.
Do you have?
Don't even ask.
Oh, no. Your number.
Okay, let me tell you this. I do not have a local number. I've had Google Voice before forever, and it's a different area code, so I just kept the same Google Voice number. So that's why I don't have a local number.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. And we thank you again so much for allowing us to be a part of your journey.
I appreciate you all.
All right. So did anyone else want to share what's going on in their business this evening? What else is going on? What are we working? Where are we starting? Are we new? What are we doing?
I want to share something.
Yes.
Because I'm very excited. I've been very busy the past 2 weeks, but what I came to appreciate about being busy these past 2 weeks is because most of those calls I got were from people that had been referred by my repeat customers. And I was I felt like really, in a great space later in last week when a lady called me and she had 2 wills and a deed for her parents. And when I got there, her husband said, "We got your number from our neighbor on the next street over." I thought I had arrived because they were not even direct neighbors, And I'm going to tell you about being not just good notaries, but good customer service. I had a gentleman call me that I did a apostille from like 8 months ago in an hour away from me. And someone had notarized his documents. And I explained to him why the notary was wrong and that I needed to re-notarize it. I didn't charge him for the notary. I said, "I'll come to you." And it was for Brazil. And I came to him. He lived an hour away from me. And I did the notary and FedExed it back to him. He called me. Well, he texted me. And he was like, "Angela, I need a notary and an apostille for my business in New York." And I said, "I can take care of that for you." And he said, "Well, how are you going to do that with the notary?" I said, "I have some contacts in New York. I can get the notary to notarize the documents, and I'll do the apostilles." This man had 8 apostilles for 8 different countries. And he said, "I'll connect you with my office manager. You guys get together, and I'm going to tell her to have you take care of it." So it's so important that I tell people this all the time. When you're doing notary, whatever you're doing in your business, it's more than just going to a person's house, signing a document, saying, "Hey, bye." I talk to people, I become acquainted with them. I'm interested in what they do, their business. How did he get over here? Because he was from Brazil. He has a whole big business in New York that I had no idea he had. And the first person he thought about when he needed these apostilles was to call Angela to see if she knows somebody. Well, I do know somebody. I know myself. So he was happy to connect me with, his office manager. She called me right away. And so that's a process. But I was just with connections, when you talk to people, when you deal with people. I had a man, you guys, I'm backing out of Publix, and he stopped to take a picture of my magnet on my car. So marketing is everywhere you go, all the time, in the line, in the gas station line at Sam's. I market everywhere I go. And I'm nice to people. I'm interested in their kids. What are you doing? What do you do? How did you do this? So it's not about just going and notarizing a document and getting your money and leaving. Especially I notarize with a lot of older people. You talk to them, you see how they're doing, genuinely see how they're doing, and just old people are the talk. You just have to be patient. Sometimes I'm 5 minutes, 10 minutes late for the next appointment, but I don't rush it, and they always call me back.
Yeah, that's really good. And be a part of the Facebook group, because that's how a lot of times we do connect. Because we teach all 50 states. We're in Georgia, but we teach all 50. And when we have something like Angela's been in the group, "Hey, can I get somebody in Florida to do an apostille? Hey, can I get somebody here?" So we definitely connect. That's another stream or revenue source for you. Be alert in the Facebook group, because a lot of times people will reach back out to us, 2 hours later and say, "Hey, is that job still available?" We're like, "No." We 10 jobs into the next one.
Right.
So when you see it on Facebook, if you're really interested, you got to be about it. You can't wait. The Facebook group is Notary Educators. So a lot of times people are in there looking for somebody to carry their apostille to the Secretary of State. They may have business that they can't do. It's a lot of business in our Facebook group.
Witnesses, yes. I put Facebook witnesses when I'm like, yes, I need 2 witnesses in Sandy Springs, or there's one of the notaries in our Facebook group. There was somebody in South Atlanta. I had a direct customer. I don't know how he found me, some investment company. He had a client in South Atlanta. He called me. He said, "I need you to do this." I couldn't do it. I put it in the Facebook group. Nobody answered. Call one of the notaries that I had their number. She's like, what time do I have to be there? When do I said, be there in the next 2 hours. He said he will pay whatever your cost is. And she made a good penny off of that. I said, because she has to travel. So we put it in Facebook all the time. So that's why Kim says, be relevant in the Facebook, be regular in the Facebook, because we do put, business in the Facebook group for people to, go do things or assist as a witness when we are doing our own businesses.
And one more thing about the Facebook group, guys, is I hear a lot of people say, well, I don't have a notary in my area. Guess what? The notary that helps you with your business does not have to live around the block from you. Mm-mm. It could be right in our Facebook group. Victor is in
Massachusetts.
Mass. I ain't gonna even try it. He's in Massachusetts.
You said you weren't gonna try, Kim.
And then but Victor, he drops gems all day long. Okay. So he's not stingy with knowledge. No one in the group is. So your mentor, your buddy, and all that don't have to be right around the block from you. Take the information how you can get it. We encourage each other all day. I see little tips out there. I'm like, oh, okay. I might even try some of the stuff. So you know what I'm saying? So our Facebook group is free. You don't have to have taken any class with us or anything like that. Everyone's welcome. So let's get Miss Bianca. Hey, Miss Bianca, welcome.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Sorry,
welcome. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
This question is for Miss Angela. This kind of goes back to what you were just talking about the apostille.
Mm-hmm.
So I had a call from a gentleman who needed an apostille, and the form originated in New York, right? So my question to you is, I was trying to find. So do you find notaries in New York? Like, I know this kind of goes back to what y'all were just talking about. Do you find notaries in New York to help you with that process?
Yes, but let me tell you something about this. When I called New York the other day, I called like 8 notaries in New York and nobody answered their phone.
Oh, 8 no.
In New York. But fortunately, we do have people in the Facebook group that we have trained as notaries. And so I just went through the list and I ended up finding somebody who had been in one of our training classes, and actually one had reached out to me. So that's how I ended up with a person to help with the notarizations when it does occur. So yes, I did call somebody. I looked at the reviews and I looked at some things, and somebody called me back, but it was too late. So nobody answered their phone in New York.
Okay, because the gentleman, he was here in Texas, but the form that he needed to get apostilled it originated in New York, and I don't remember what form it was or what it was exactly. This a couple of weeks ago, but I obviously I'm not in New York, so I would need to have found. I couldn't find a notary in New York to help with the apostille process.
Well, were you going to do it yourself, or were you just going to send it to them? Is my question.
I guess I would have had to send it to them.
I think let's start over one word. Bianca, have you had any apostille training?
I have done apostilles, but for Texas.
Yeah, you need to be trained how to do them nationwide.
Yeah. And if you don't want to do that, just send it to me. I'll take care of it. But you can be trained. I'm going to say it. But you can be trained to apostille documents in anywhere in the United States. I just had 2 in Florida. Called Melissa. She took care of them. I needed one expedited. She had it right back to me. So you can do them in any state and have a courier assist you if you have the training.
So you need to so think about the training, Bianca. Think about the training. No pressure, but Angela does teach you how to do it in all 50 states.
Okay, yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, and thank you for joining us tonight. And shout out to Melissa Gardner, because I don't care what you need. She is amazing. She will try to help you. Shout out to Melissa.
Not try. Let me tell you something about Melissa. She is amazing, because I had a problem child apostille, not because of me, because of somebody another notary. I called Melissa, in 48 hours, everything was done. She had it back to me. So shout out to Melissa Garner in Florida for apostille, because she is the lady to help you and assist you as a courier, whatever you need in Florida. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
Don't nobody else.
I want to piggyback on the love train because Melissa's one of my go-tos for Ron. So she is definitely someone who can help with all different aspects.
Yes.
That's my girl. I call her my people. She my people.
Did you have something else to contribute? So thank you again, Miss Bianca. Did you have something else to contribute, Amy? And then I got another special guest I'm gonna bring up.
I did really quick. I have a Facebook hack for finding clients, and I thought I would share it with everyone.
Please.
So if you go to Facebook and you enter in the search bar, I'm going to put it in the chat, ISO Notary. And then you click on posts. It will look and find all of the people in the groups that you're in that are saying, I need a notary.
Oh.
Are y'all catching the gems tonight? That's all I want to know.
You said no gatekeeping. I figured I needed to share something for social media too, you know?
Are we catching the gems? Yeah. Amy,
That's a
thank
great
you
one,
so
Amy.
much. Thank
That's
you
a great
so
one,
much.
Amy.
No problem.
Yeah, because I never heard of that before.
I use it all the time to get work.
I had never heard of that before. Okay, thank you again. We appreciate it. So my last special guest, and then if you guys want to share anything else or what's going on in your business, if my sister's in the house. Karen, where's Karen? Where's Karen? She's here. I just wanted to introduce her.
Hey, Karen.
Hey.
That's my sister Karen. She's not a notary, but she knows all about the notary business.
She our support system.
So what you know about
I appreciate all you. Well, I just appreciate all the entrepreneurs and the hard work and the many streams of income, and stick to it because I want to join you all. Not maybe as a notary, maybe part-time, but I have another business idea, and it's so wonderful to see so many people with their own businesses because it's really good to not have to get up at 6 a.m. and drive an hour away to go somewhere you kind of really don't want to be. So hang in there and get educated and notarize those papers, become that apostille or whatever, all of what you become as educated as you can, because there's nothing like owning your own business. And I'm envious of that. And I'm going to join you all.
She's going to do it. She's going to do it. Her niche and her specialty is actually caring for people in the healthcare industry. So it's going to happen for you, sis. Big shout outs and prayers to you. I just wanted to give you a shout out.
And she does.
Thank you.
She's our assistant. She assists us in everything.
Yeah, she'll be all in the Facebook groups, and you'll see her.
Oh yeah, I'm a big supporter. I try to support.
Yeah, she's a big supporter. So
yeah,
we appreciate you, Karen.
Yeah, so we thank you. We
appreciate
all the support. All right, be safe getting home. All right, did we miss any comments in the chat, Alexis?
Let's see.
They saying shout out to healthcare workers. Yes, because I know, Lordy B, we can't live without them.
Oh, yeah, there was one I wanted to address. Marcy says, are there certain time frames for your classes, for the individual classes, or the 4-pack for 21640? We do have time set up for our live classes. The 4-pack you're mentioning, that's for the self-paced courses. So the discount applies to the self-paced. And then if you want live, you can see on our website the classes we have posted for live. If you see a time that doesn't work for you and we don't have the next month dates out, just message us and we'll link up with you to set something up or figure out something.
And the one-on-one classes are dependent on your schedule, and we will coordinate it with you, whatever's best for you with your schedule.
Oh, okay. So the one that who was talking about the class, I guess it was a live class that Angela had taught.
Yeah, so let's talk about how the classes work really quick. This is a good segue too. So for the classes, we have the self-paced that you were referring to, that 4-pack and additional Notarize Like a Pro. It comes in a self-paced. You own the course. There are no modules, no testing out. Everything is simple, no fluff, and you can get started right away with your business. Then we have the live training as a group, and those dates are available at notaryeducatorsllc.com. All of the dates for the live training. But then a lot of people tend to take the one-on-one live training. So that's like just you and Angela, or you and me, or you and Alexis, or whoever you're working with. And that's a live training too. So live either with a group or live individual. So you do have choices, okay? And all of that can be found in Notary Educators LLC. There's a special tab for the loan signing now. We separated that out, so you can see all what we offer for loan signing. Alexis is actually offering mock signings now, mock signings, one-on-one loan signing. And then there's actually someone in the Facebook today, they took the NNA training, which all of us did too, not knocking.
Yeah.
But they decided that they have to turn around and take training with Alexis because they need to know still how to do it. So the way we teach, we've been so gifted and blessed to be able to teach the way we do. It's simple, it's not complicated, and you will know what to do when you finish.
Yes, definitely will.
So what else do we have in the chat? Did we get your answer, Miss Marcy, for you?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna sign up for the, considering everything that's been going on, I'm gonna review the book again, that you're notarized like a pro, just to kind of go over it again. Mm-hmm. And I had posted earlier that I read every word. I read all the bio. It was very interesting and kind of comical.
Oh, thank
on
you,
everyone. But I read it front to back, and just the point that I've been out of it a little bit for the past 2.5 weeks. I think I'm gonna go over the book and then sign up for the self-paced course over the next few weeks, because I am kind of busy and still kind of busy with that. Yeah. But and then I'm also because I'm also like building a couple of businesses as well. So I need that be able to take that pace, be able to soak everything in. Mm-hmm. But I did want to like get my Facebook going, and then I'm working on my business cards right now for me.
Oh, good.
So
okay. Yeah. Well, I think we did talk about that.
But I am coming along. It's gonna come along, because I'm really excited about this one. And I'm also kind of introducing it to my kids as well. Nice. So that they can do it in their area, because they got a library right by there. I was like, well, you just have them come by there, because they don't have a car. And they're like, well, Mom, I can't do anything because I don't have a car. No, I'm not hearing that one. Not with this one.
Yes.
not with this one. I'm like, no, I got to answer for that. And they're like, Mom is
crazy. And he's not here tonight, but what is his name?
So yeah, I'm excited.
The young man that's always on here with us. He's not here tonight, but he actually works his business with Uber, and he gave a lot of tips.
Oh yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, a lot of tips about how he actually maneuvers with no car. I got a video on that, but I actually never met anyone that does it. So he meets them, like you said, right at the local coffee shop. He factors that Uber cost into the job, and he's been very successful. So I was like, get it.
Well, they're kind of interested, because one thing I know I'd like about this is that it doesn't cost much to get started and get interested, get into something. A lot of people, they want to be able to do something. They don't know what they want to do. But it's, I thought about doing that, but how to get about doing that. And so it's like, I just find myself, is what I say. I find myself telling people and teaching people about to do stuff. Well, I'm learning as we go along. So, and I just really appreciate, finding y'all's group, because it's just very, very laid back and informative. And I mean, no, excommunication, like, we don't want you here feeling like that at all. And just being able to soak in so much information. And that's why I hope that, even though been here before, it can come again to get more information or rehear information. It's still good to hear over and over and over.
Oh yeah, because sometimes it hits you at a different point in your life, is what I find too. You can hear the same thing over and over, but you're not really processing it yet because you're not ready for it. But then when it's time, it'll be like, oh, and it's not even a new thought. It's just like, now you can actually process it. And I was going to tell anyone that takes the self-paced courses too, Miss Marcy. So you're not just out there by yourself when you do the self-paced. There is an email there. I always say, finish the course completely. If you have a few questions, then just send me an email and I will address them. It's so rare that people come back with a lot of emails, so I can feel very confident in saying that. But any of our self-paced courses that you take, just shoot us an email. We'll add some clarification to it. So it's not like, oh, I bought this course, now what? I can't talk to nobody, because we're here anyway. I mean, we're in Facebook. You see us all the time. So We can't fund if we wanted to, unless we go into another country.
And I just want to piggyback on what Kim said about the online courses, that you're not by yourself. And I'm really proud that all of the courses, are so thorough and simple that really we don't get a lot of emails back asking questions about the training, the online training, because that's how simple it is, that's how thorough it is, and everything is covered. Now, I'm not saying that we have never gotten any questions. We have, but it's very rare that we get any emails asking to explain something. And I love that about the online courses.
Yeah. So so let us know whatever we can do to help you. It'd be our pleasure. Okay. And yeah, get those kids involved. This is a good time for them to start thinking about something, having their own business, entrepreneur, the whole family thing. Y'all could be blowing this thing out the water. You in one state, they in another. Y'all could, yes, get the family involved. For those of you who do not know, Alexis and I are related. Many of you are new. Alexis is my niece, and her mom was my youngest sister that I lost a few years ago. Alexis took the reins, and now she's doing her own thing, and she's our expert over here with loan signing, as well as Google My Business and marketing, and she's doing her thing. I'm so proud of her, and I'm glad we could do the business together. Yes. So Angela's daughter just became a notary too.
Yes, she did.
Oh yeah.
Let me tell that experience real quick.
Yes, and then we'll get Rachel.
And sometimes when when she's in the area, I'll call her to be a witness. And so one day she came over, and there was someone in the garage, and I had they needed 2 witnesses, and I only had 1. And so I said, "Can you be a witness?" She said, "Yes, I'm leaving." I said, "It'll only take 5 minutes." 5 minutes, she went and signed her name and had $25 in her pocket, and she saw the man give me $65, and she was like, I said, "You can go." She went back in the house, and when he left, she was like, "I'm convinced." She's like, "Is this it? Is this?" And my daughter's very smart. Now she does have her own beauty business, but she's like, "Is it this easy?" She came back the next week, sat in this living room, got on the website for the notary commission, and took that test and did everything. In 2 or 3 days, she had her commission and everything. And so she's been on a few notary calls with me, and I actually let her did the notaries because they were general notary work. I actually let her sit in. I let her do the notary. And so she's very excited, about finding it, adding the time into her business to be her own notary. So I'm excited for her.
And she helped with the live event too.
Yeah, she helped with our live event. We have live events.
Get your families involved, guys. Don't keep it a secret, and don't. And I'll be honest, sometimes I hear people, well, my family gonna talk about me. They say, "Oh, it's just a notary." My sister got plenty of stories where people will tell her, "Oh, I want to do what your sister does, but I don't think you can really make any money." And my sister always say, "You can't even find Kim and Jeff. They always in these streets." So when I tell y'all, when I tell you, Karen, can you come back and just tell that story? Because she just told me this today. Rachel, let's get you while Karen and see if she can.
Yeah. Perfect example. This is no lie. Happened yesterday. I'm not gonna show my face. How healthcare, you gotta come and take off your clothes and all that. So anyhow, somebody said, "I really will." A friend of ours, a mutual friend named Denise, "I would really like to do that notary, but you ain't no money in that." I said, "Girl, what?" I said, "It's money in it. If you're gonna go get it and you a hustler," I said, "You can't even find Kim and Jeff. When that phone ring, they on the move. That car gone. Both of them, they a shadow. You can't." She don't even talk to me no more. She'll send me text message with a client. Call you back later. The money is there.
With clients, guys. She don't believe I be with clients. I'm like, I'm really with somebody.
Well, I believe you. I believe you because you don't work. That's your job.
That's my job.
And even with Kim, we live in, kind of close to each other.
Karen.
Even Kim and I, we live kind of close to each other. And if she really busy, she'll call me and say, "I got this client. Can you go get him? I can't get to him." Sometimes yes. Sometimes I'm like, "Well, no, because I got to go get this client." And the same thing, I'm like, "Can you go get this person?" So whoever say that, like Karen says, they don't know what's going on.
Yeah. And then when we can't get it, and like the other day, both Angela and I went to a picnic. Angela had something going on, and we had I had to call Daryl. He couldn't help me. I called Marcel. She was like, she could help. So that's how you start networking, though. And our Facebook group, I'll go back to it, is an excellent place. When you join in there, put in there, "Hey, anybody here from Arkansas? Anybody here from Chicago?" That's how you start networking. And you don't have to live in the same space. You know, we are blessed to be friends and family, but you don't have to be. I'm telling you, we've networked and widened out our little net over here in Georgia. So we getting it done. Matter of fact, nationwide, because like Angela said, she got people in Florida, New York. So whatever we got to do to get that money and keep it in-house, we can ready to do it. Miss Rachel, what's going on with you?
Hey everyone. I just wanted to know if this was the space for me to show the business cards I made, or would that be better reserved for like a one-on-one session with one of you ladies?
Yeah, you can show us your card. You want to show us the card that you made?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, sure. We would love to see it.
Okay, give me a second now. I just usually know the basic functions of Zoom, so I don't know about the
So just put your camera on and then put the card as close to the camera as you can, and we'll tell you how we can see it.
And I'm gonna share screen with y'all because I opened up Canva on my phone so that y'all could so that my design would be visible.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hopefully that will work.
Drum roll.
Oh no, I can't share because it says that only the host can share in this meeting.
No, hold on. I'll share. Hold on. I'll give you permission. Hold on.
She could just.
I'm gonna make you a co-host, and you can share, right?
Oh no! Just turn on. Here, I'll do it.
Oh, see, I'm not that technical. See, you need a team. What you gotta do, Alexis? Because I don't know.
You got it. On this iPad. We might have to do it a different way.
So, Alexis, you want to try it? You probably move quicker than me.
Yeah. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay, share screen. I want to share this particular thing.
I got it up.
That's nice.
Oh, wait, I can't see it. Wait a minute. I want to see it.
Oh, somebody else did it?
Angela did.
Oh, I didn't put it in there, but I see it.
You are sharing. Oh, that's so cute.
I like that.
I love it.
you.
Not just a notary. Is that the name of your business too?
Yes.
I love that. Not just a notary, mobile notary service. I love this.
Your picture and everything.
Yeah. I love this.
Nice. Wow, that is
this
so
gives me
nice.
so much ideas. I needed to see. This gives me ideas.
Beautiful. Now, did you put something on the back?
No, because you said we're not supposed to do that. You said we need to put as much information as we can on the front. So I put all my contact information and the basics of what I do on the front, and I left the back blank.
You did that. So how did you get so much information on your card? Because I don't even have that much on the front of mine.
Okay.
I just truthfully, I've zoomed it up to like the view to like 100%, and then I just tinkered with the fonts until I made it so that people could see it like at 100%, at 100% viewability.
Okay, I love it. I love it. The card is beautiful. I'll edit this before we put it out, your contact information. Because this will be on YouTube, so I will edit that for you, okay?
Thank you. Nice. I just wanted somebody to see it because normally I because like I said, it's gonna cost me to put the it's gonna cost me to print it, and before I come out of pocket to print it, I wanted to get some folks that knew what they were talking about to take a look at to see if there was anything that I needed. I saw that somebody said in the chat that I should put the services on there and put that on the back.
Yes, you can. So you could put like affidavits, wills, school documents, travel to nursing home, whatever you're willing to do. Put that on the back of there. That's an excellent idea. I do always suggest that. Kimberly Allen, shout out Kimberly.
And should I put like on the front, like because I should be able to fit another bullet point in there somewhere. Should I put on there like please see the rear, please see back of card for services provided?
No, they'll flip it. it.
Okay. Yeah, you don't have to put that. They'll see whatever's on the back. Trust me.
Amazing, Miss Rachel. You are doing the thing. That is great. I'm so proud of you. You did an excellent job. May I ask one other question? What does it cost for you to get those printed? Because I always use Vistaprint. What does it cost again?
If you do it through Canva, I think it's like $10. I think if you
For
do
how
it through
many?
Canva. I'm not sure because I just saw where it said that you could print it, but I think it's $10. I think.
Okay. Okay.
It's inexpensive. I don't remember exactly how much,
but
I just saw
inexpensive.
Yeah, it's inexpensive. I don't think it's better than Vistaprint though. I'll have to double check that.
I was kind of thinking that too.
I didn't know Vistaprint was $10 for 500.
$10 for 500.
Now you may also be able to keep your same design and use Vistaprint for cheaper printing purposes.
Yeah, you can.
You could upload your own design to Vistaprint and maybe get 500 for the same 100 that Canva may give you is another tip. Okay?
Oh, Amy said it's $10 for 500.
Oh yeah, I always use Vistaprint.
I'm going over to Vistaprint to print my cards. Once I make the additions, then add my services on the back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's an excellent idea. And I always get, as you start growing, because I used to get like 100 at a time, then I went to 500 at a time. Now I order them 1,500 at a time. So I got 1,500 this last bunch for like $45 because I had coupons and stuff. So yeah, I got enough cards now probably the next year or so. And I pass them out like candy, 3 or 4 at a time. Last tip, 3 or 4 at a time. They said, "Oh, I don't need this many." I'm like, pass it out to your friends.
I got that from Kim. I give them 3.
Yeah, everybody.
And look what happened. The neighbor gave it to a friend.
Yep. And they love to feel like they know somebody. Oh, I got a notary. I'll just tell you this last story, guys. I'll let y'all go. But my one of my clients, I had did like 5 notarizations for her, and one day her sister needed a notary, and she was like, "Oh," she said, "You can use my notary," and she was like, "I didn't even know you had a notary." So people like to feel like they know somebody, so like they know they're in the know. So pass out more than one card to your clients, and they will represent for you. Okay, after you provide a great service. Okay, so guys, just last question I have for everybody. We are changing the name. What's your thoughts now about Notary Bosses Meetup instead of just plain old Notary Meetup? Don't y'all like that?
I love it. I think that's awesome.
So the next little flyer y'all see gonna say Notary Bosses Meetup because
we all bosses. We all bosses.
We really are. It's not just a cliche. We are doing some things over here at Notary Educators, and this has been a very, very productive hour to me. I don't know about y'all, but I got a lot of tips too.
And look at Amy coming on here just dropping gems all over the place.
Yes, even at Facebook from Amy. And a special shout out again to Amy from Cyberize It. Again, we thank everybody for their participation. Karen, appreciate you being here, sis. Little sis, she hate when I say that because we're only a year apart. But I am still the big sister. So anyway, guys, on behalf of Notary Educators, Notary Life with Kimmy, I'm going to say goodnight. I'll let Angela and Alexa say something. All things notary related. We got you covered. NotaryEducatorsLLC.com. Angela.
Yep. Hi. Shout out to everybody. Notary bosses on this Zoom tonight. And that's what we are. We're notary bosses. But we really appreciate you guys coming because we couldn't do this if you wasn't here. So thank you so much. We appreciate all of the gems you guys drop all the time. And we all things notary. Anything you need, services you need to add to your business, we're here. Thank you so much.
Yes, I just want to say you all are doing amazing. Facebook group, you all are doing amazing. You all dropping everything you're doing, gems, everything, you name it. So when we get on here and hear it again or some more that you all are just out there rocking it, I just love to hear it. So it is our pleasure to be here with you all, and we will see you all next Monday.
Yes. Bye, guys. Next Monday, 6 p.m. Eastern. Be there, be square.
Have a good week.
Good night.